The lovely old Christmas tradition from here in Old Suffolk is what's known as wassailing. And wassailing is, well, actually, there's two forms of it. One that was known as orchard wassailing, and also the house to house version. And this is something which carried on for hundreds and hundreds of years, and in some places is still done to this day. The orchard wassailing involved people getting together and singing songs around the apple trees, and this was said to help the tree know that it was being looked after and that people wanted it to bear lots of fruit. And they also believed that there were spirits around these apple trees. So what people used to do was they would bring a bowl of spiced wine or spiced cider, and they would carry it from tree to tree, and they would sing to the trees, and also they would leave a little piece of toast, a little piece of toasted bread, because they would leave that for the spirits to eat that they believed inhabited the apple trees. So it was all to do with a tradition and a folklore surrounding good fortune for the year ahead and a good harvest, and that the tree would bear lots of fruit. But it also ties in with the little element around Christmas time of giving gifts as well. So this little piece of toast, or being sung to, or carrying the bowl of cider or wine and singing, was all part of the orchard wassailing. Then we have the going house to house one, and that's very much like what we would have now with carol singers. And there would be people that would get together, and they often would play their violins, and they would sing and dance and go house to house, where they would receive either a little drink or some food, and sometimes they would receive coins. And if they didn't go house to house, then sometimes they would do it in the centre of the village or the town where they lived. They would have with them what's known as a wassail bowl, and this bowl would be decorated with ribbons, and sometimes it was carved all pretty, and they would take that house to house, or they would have it in front of them if they were singing in the middle of the village, and they would also take it to the large houses, farmhouses, the manor houses, hopeful that they would either receive some food or drink, or even better, some coins. So that is the old tradition of Suffolk wassailing here from this lovely part of the world, and it's something which led on to carol singing that we know and sometimes love, depending on whether that's your thing or not, but something which is still done to this day in modern times. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon, and bye for now.